Look at this TAB screen. Cavalier Savante is at $1.15 for the win and is showing $1.10 for the place. Lights on. Racing, Happy Heldon and Arc Title out wide. Both began well. Fallbrook and Victor's Trick closer to the fence, well away in front of Frank Land, and then Clam Chowder. And Cavalier Savante, the favourite, immediately dropped back to the tail of the field. Arc Title's run to the front on the first turn with Victor's Trick in second spot. Fallbrook moving to third, and Happy Heldon is fourth, going up wide. Then Clam Chowder, followed by Frank Land and Cavalier Savante, a length and a half away at the rear. Arc Title's the leader, past the tea trees the first time by a touch more than a length. Happy Heldon runs up to second, and Clam Chowder's third on the inside of Victor's Trick. 2 to Fallbrook, 2 lengths to Frank Land, and a length and a half to Cavalier Savante. Lead time was 35.2. Arc Title in charge past the 1500 metres mark. Happy Heldon second at the wheel of the leader. Clam Chowder a neck away third on the rail, then 2 to Victor's Trick and 2 to Fallbrook. A similar margin to Frank Land, and Cavalier Savante, the hot pot, lobs along at the tail of the field as they approach the 1200 metres peg. Little change in the order. It's Arc Title on top, around the corner for the bell. Happy Heldon second, Clam Chowder third on the rail. Victor's Trick fourth on the back of Happy Heldon, and Fallbrook's right behind Victor's Trick. Cavalier Savante's 3 wide now. Bowyer's allowing him a little more rein. He's sliding up. He's second last, and Frank Land is shuffled back to the rear. 31 for the first quarter of the mile. Arc Title takes them to the turnout of the straight. 900 left to run. Arc Title by more than a length over Happy Heldon sitting in the breeze. Clam Chowder on the fence. Victor's Trick fourth. Then 1 to Cavalier Savante. He's 3 wide and 4 off the lead at the tea trees. Followed by Fallbrook and 1 to Frank Land. Arc Title in front at the 700. 30.7 second section. Arc Title by more than a length over Happy Heldon. Clam Chowder on the rail. Cavalier Savante still 3 wide. He's starting to make ground now around Victor's Trick. Then Frank Land trying to go behind the favourite, and Fallbrook is shuffled back to the rear. Arc Title in front at the 400. Happy's under a little pressure, and Cavalier Savante's looming up on the outside. Clam Chowder's on the rail. They're clear of Victor's Trick and Frank Land. Arc Title leads on the corner. LaFauve beginning to urge him along as Cavalier Savante cuts the gap down to a length, turning the bend. Arc Title in front when they turn. Cavalier Savante goes after him. Bowyer roaring at Cavalier Savante as the odds-on pop joins Arc Title. Arc Title won't give in without a fight. He's kicked. Cavalier Savante lunged at him. Arc Title ducked in right on the line. Very close. Very close to line up. More difficult because Arc Title shifted his ground right on the line. Cavalier Savante, Arc Title. The judge will have to look at the photo. Then Clam Chowder, Happy Heldon, Fallbrook, followed by Frank Land and Victor's Trick last of all.
Come back to you, Terry. Very close indeed. 5 and 7, 7 and 5 race to Albion Park. Straight to Wentworth Park now for an update. Race 2 at the Greyhounds in Sydney.
Thank you, Bucko. At the side of the boxes for the second. Kid McCoy is at 11 to 2, into 6 to 4 for Jessica Bale. So Jessica Bale into favouritism. Black Rogue 6s and steady. Jason's run 11 to 1. Stylish Osty at now 11 to 2. 9s for Wild Lightning. 12s for Miss Grange, and Foxy Jazz is out to 10 to 1. Totes just updated. Might just take another look. No, that's just about right now. So still 6 to 4. Jessica Bale for race 2, and they're about to move in. Now, runners are about to be locked away for the Bradshaw Group Stake. Punters pinning their faith in the checks here. Jessica Bale has had 8 starts for Wentworth Park for only 1 second. And number 4, Jason's Run, by the way, is currently around 10 to 1 in tote betting. So, Jessica Bale running as the favourite. Set to go. Racing, Jessica Bale was slow out. The best to begin, Stylish Osty went to the lead. Jason's Run is getting underneath it to go to the lead, and behind them Wild Lightning at the first corner, crossing Foxy Jazz. Then came Miss Grange from Jessica Bale and Black Rogue, and last Kid McCoy. Down the back of the leader, Jason's Run. Wild Lightning is hunting up underneath it. Then 2 lengths to Foxy Jazz, running on from Stylish Osty. The leaders collide, and Foxy Jazz has gone through on the inside of Jason's Run to take the lead. Foxy Jazz has kicked away from Jason's Run, and Foxy Jazz is too good. Foxy Jazz 2 lengths to Jason's Run, getting up for third, Miss Grange. Then Jessica Bale running on. A break then in the field to Black Rogue, followed by Kid McCoy, and Wild Lightning was one of the last. 8 Pink is the winner. Foxy Jazz certainly have the sit on them most of the way, crossed in about 4th position. But right here, the leaders collided. Jason's Run and Wild Lightning, and Foxy Jazz got a dream run through and has bolted away. $12.40 and $3 for number 8, Foxy Jazz. 4 Jason's Run second, $2.20. And 7 gets third, Miss Grange, and the dividend of $2.70. So it's 8, 4, 7, 2.5, 3/4, 30 and 81 on race number 2.
If you're keen on form and partial to a big tip or two, then you probably read Sportsman. Twice a week, Sportsman covers all the main gallop meetings with detailed form and comment on every runner. There's full TAB information, winners galore in zip form ratings, more winners to come with camera chart and future form, and even more with track gallop highlights. Sportsman has been tipping winners for over 90 years. And now there's even more big tips than ever before. Go for winners. Go for Sportsman.
The trifecta. Race 3 at Albion Park tonight, the Jones Lang Wootton Stakes, is a sprint pacing event over 1,609 metres, time to go at 8:10. Race 1 at Globe Derby tonight, we saw the placings 7, 12, 11. A good win to number 7 there, Tylinka. The selection from Peter Smith from 12 and 11. In this he likes King Neptune, a tote shorter in the update. And let's go to Peter Smith with 2 scratchings, a field of 10 for race 2, Globe Derby in Adelaide.
$1.30 now, King Neptune, so shortening in, and $1.85 for Strathlodden Gift. They're just about set. First leg of tonight's treble. Now Strathlodden Gift back about a half a metre. The others are right up on the gate. Fizzle or Fame will go forward and begins very quickly. So Fizzle or Fame goes to the lead. Strathlodden Gift drives up on the inside. Pancho's Ace away well. King Neptune out 3 wide on the track will go forward. In the centre, Merchant Consort. Dev's Best back along the inside from Microchip the outer. 4 metres then 2 Magic Merchant. And last to settle House with Fortune. King Neptune's worked pretty hard round the first turn, but as most expected, he has found the lead. So King Neptune takes over. Fizzle or Fame taking the trail. Blue Val working hard around the field, is moving up to second now, and this will give Pancho's Ace the trail, and Blue Val's going to take the leader on, puts the pressure on. I think he might have been trying to take the trail behind on Blue Val, just testing the leader though. Strathlodden Gift on the rails, further back Merchant Consort. They are followed then, and it's 45.7 the lead time, thanks for that hand next door. Blue Val goes on with it up front. Further back in the field then to well back would have been Microchip. House with Fortune, Magic Merchant. Well, they've run this first lap very hard, and Blue Val's taken over now. Leads 6 metres. King Neptune second. 8 metres. Fizzle or Fame doing some chasing. Pancho's Ace around. Strathlodden Gift. Your Merchant Consort getting a pretty good run. Down on the rails, Dev's Best a fair way back. Microchip third last. House with Fortune second last, and Magic Merchant at the tail. First quarter in 31 seconds as they're getting a bit of a breather now. Blue Val the leader. King Neptune hasn't had to come off the rails. She's been able to stay on the rails on it, Lisa. 6 metres to Fizzle or Fame. Then Pancho's Ace, which has been doing some work. Merchant Consort comes out 3 wide. Then Strathlodden Gift on the inside. Further back in the field, Microchip. House with Fortune goes in the centre, although there's not quite enough room at the moment. Dev's Best needs a lot of luck, and Magic Merchant at the tail. Heading towards the back, Blue Val 4 metres in front of King Neptune. Fizzle or Fame drives up behind the leader. They went 32.6 that quarter. Strathlodden Gift looks for a run. Pancho's Ace in the centre. 3 wide Merchant Consort. Then Microchip. Dev's Best nowhere to go. Neither is House with Fortune. And Magic Merchant at the tail. Down the back, Blue Val led. King Neptune's under pressure. Fizzle or Fame getting up behind the leader. Strathlodden Gift's come off the rails. Might go through in the centre because King Neptune's worked out 3 deep. Dev's Best getting right up behind them. It's finishing strongly if it can get the run. And they're clear of House with Fortune. Magic Merchant onto the turn. Blue Val led. Fizzle or Fame comes off the rails. Dev's Best needs a bit of luck. Then Strathlodden Gift into the straight. Blue Val is the leader. Fizzle or Fame running up the track. Dev's Best goes for the inside run. Strathlodden Gift the outside. Blue Val in front. Strathlodden Gift flying. Blue Val tough run. Blue Val wins 1.5 metres. Strathlodden Gift second. Dev's Best on the inside. Fizzle or Fame faded at the finish. Then House with Fortune, Magic Merchant, King Neptune, Pancho's Ace. Well out of it, Merchant Consort and Microchip last in.
Go. 10, 1, 7. 10, 1 and 7 called by Peter Smith. Globe Derby race 2. And there are 2 down. There's 2 down and about 6 to go. G'day Cessnock. We'll be saying hello to Cessnock shortly. Penrith for race 3, race 4 and Darren Flindell.
And racing, Willpower was slow. Biscayne Bale won the start from Big Bad Jake, moving up Tin Town. Pleasing Girls out wide, coming over was Check, but moves to third and getting underneath them, Willpower. Biscayne Bale ran to the lead. Willpower's chasing it, followed by Pleasing Girl. Eager Beaver the rails, followed further back to Tin Town. Big Bad Shaz, Big Bad Jake behind it, and Frontier Boy is the last one. Willpower surged up on the inside, grabbed the lead from Biscayne Bale and shot clear. Then came Eager Beaver, Pleasing Girl, but Willpower's racing well clear. Running home well, Eager Beaver with Biscayne Bale, but it's going to bolt in Willpower. It won it by 8 lengths to Eager Beaver, a half head third Biscayne Bale, followed by Big Bad Shaz, Pleasing Girl, further back Tin Town from Big Bad Jake, and Frontier Boy was last in. It has licked them. Number 1, Willpower, a big winner. My Brother Fox at a Sophistication and trained by Christine Coleman of Londonderry. Through the tote, $1.50 for the win, 110 the place. Second is a photo between the fast finishing 3 White Eager Beaver for a place $3.20 and number 2 Biscayne Bale at $3.70. The time recorded quite quick, 30 and 79. It missed the kick off the inside, but that's what it usually does, Willpower, and it drove up on the inside to be running second, and then went straight past Biscayne Bale down the side and has scored with great ease there. A photo for second. I favour number 3 Eager Beaver over number 2 Biscayne Bale. It's 1 and a photo on the 4th at Penrith.
That's nice.
This is the 3rd at Moonee Valley. Green lights on, set and away they go. Time symbol out wide, showing speed. Trying to go with it are Clean Strike and also Shy Mark, but they can't. Time symbol showing too much toe. He works to an early lead. Springfield Rebel 3 wide gets the second. A little bit deep as Levenhelm. In behind them, High Road, followed by Shadow Warrior, Traverse Low Bell, Poshak. Dunno was second last and Harbour Glow dropped out to the tail. Out of the straight they race and the leader is Time Symbol by 4 metres. On its back is Shy Mark. Springfield Rebel the outside. Levenhelm is scouting deep early, followed by Clean Strike in the centre. In behind them, Shadow Warrior the rail. Back in behind them, Traverse Low Bell the fence, followed by High Road. Poshak is third last and 5 metres away, followed by Dunno. And Harbour Glow is last and now pulling out 3 wide. Coming off the top turn, and this fellow is flying in front, Time Symbol, by 6 metres to Shy Mark. Finally, Levenhelm on the outside works in a little bit closer. He gets to third. In behind them, Springfield Rebel. Back in behind them, Shadow Warrior, followed by Clean Strike. Harbour Glow is out 3 wide, then Traverse Low Bell, High Road. Poshak from last is now pulling out, trailing Harbour Glow, and Dunno back on the fences last. In the straight inside the 1,000 metres, and he's flown from the outset, Time Symbol, by 5 metres. Shy Mark second, he's had a good run. Off the track is Harbour Glow still making ground, then Levenhelm. Shadow Warrior the inside, Poshak is off the track, then Springfield Rebel. In behind them came Traverse Low Bell. Dunno third last, dropping out of a Clean Strike, and around the outside is High Road. At the 650 out of the straight, still Time Symbol in front by 4 metres. On his back is Shy Mark. He's had a good run. Harbour Glow works up on the outside to be second, followed by Poshak fourth. Then Shadow Warrior. Driven along as Levenhelm. He's not going well. Traverse Low Belly inside, followed by Springfield Rebel, Dunno, High Road, and 4 metres away, Clean Strike. Time Symbol comes to the home turn at the 400 though, still 4 metres in front of Harbour Glow on the outside. Shy Mark is going well, needing a run. Then Poshak, Shadow Warrior. Traverse Low Bell getting out, followed by Dunno. The rest are beaten, Levenhelm, High Road, Springfield Rebel and Clean Strike. On the home turn at the 200, Time Symbol. He's shortening stride. He's gone. Harbour Glow has got to him. Here is Traverse Low Bell on the outside with Dunno from well back making ground. Quickly on the outside, Traverse Low Bell grabbed the lead. Time Symbol is absolutely walking. Dunno gets into second placing, but it's all Traverse Low Bell. Traverse Low Bell makes it a one-act affair and wins by 6 metres to Dunno. Third, Harbour Glow. Close up, Shy Mark and Poshak. Then Shadow Warrior, Springfield Rebel, High Road. Back in behind them, Time Symbol. He flew. He hit a brick wall in the straight. He's run third last. In behind them, Levenhelm. He's run second last, and last in was Clean Strike. Number 2, the winner, Traverse Low Bell, driven by Scott Stewart. Has won easily at the finish after coming from back on the rail. Number 2, Traverse Low Bell, Scott Stewart first at any old odds. Second placing goes to 11, Dunno, Gavin Lang, and the judge calling for a photo for third, in which it appears as though Harbour Glow may have just lasted 2:11 and a photo on the third, the Moorabbin Hospital Stakes.
Well. See, there are times, as you all know, where you know too much and you put too many wraps on things, and and you end up with not knowing anything. Time Symbol did hit the brick wall, and the winner 2, 11 and 10, 2 from 11 and 10 in race number 3 at Moonee Valley. Well, we won.
On the outside, Curry's Lad, River Drifter, Young Whipper the favours in the yellow, Legendary Osty, November Joy, the shortener, 4s to 11 to 4 is in box 3. All set now. This is the third of the night. Racing, Young Whipper jumped okay. Driver on the outside along the rails. Patricia Dawn's looking for the early lead with November Joy. Going to the lead was November Joy from Patricia Dawn. Moving up to be third was Ludo. Curry's Lad behind them. And then came a couple to Driver from Legendary Osty. Young Whipper got into trouble, and so did River Drifter. Up to the corner, November Joy is nicely clear out about 5 lengths. Patricia Dawn, Ludo the outside. Further back, Curry's Lad, Driver and Legendary Osty, but November Joy nicely clear. Patricia Dawn runs on. November Joy too good by 2 lengths to Patricia Dawn. Ludo got up for third from Driver. Curry's Lad, Legendary Osty, dropping out next to last. Young Whipper and River Drifter was last. Too good for them. 3 the wide. November Joy was probably the main shortener in tote betting and has got the cash in good style. Wound up at 5 to 2 on the tote. $3.50 and $1.40 for number 3 November Joy. 2 Patricia Dawn coming home resolutely for second, $2.50, and 1 Ludo finishing third, $1.50. 30 and 70 the time. November Joy by Brother Fox out of November Lily. That very, very good litter, and owned and trained by Christine Oldfield from Appin. Fourth event, tip for number 5 Christie's Victory, and the race is at 8:25.
Thank you, Pete, and clear cut there, 3-2-1, race 3, the Glenmore Meet, the stake.